California now leads the nation in opioid-related overdoses. And we learned that doctors are even prescribing opioids to children. Only on 5, one Bay Area man opens up about how he became addicted when he was just 11 years old. Alan Martin reports.
Inside a beautiful home in affluent San Ramon,
very cute,
Deborah Colleen and her 25-year-old son Kent remember a time
Cub Scouts
before powerful painkillers took over.
Never in a million years did I ever think that I would have a child that would have the disease of addiction.
At age 11, Kent, on a bike, was hit by a car. His doctor prescribed Vicodin, a narcotic.
11 years old. And that's when I first experienced opioids at all, or any kind of opiates, and I just fell in love immediately.
The feeling was irresistible.
Just a warm hug, and just indescribable.
At first, I thought you could just take away the pills and everything would be okay. But soon found out that was not the case.
From Vicodin to Norco, by 10th grade, OxyContin, and eventually heroin.
So it was cheaper and achieved the same goal and high.
Sometimes if they can't get prescriptions for them, they will buy pills on the street or turn to heroin.
By the time I was 19, it was just out of control.
Kent is far from alone.
This is bigger than any drug epidemic that we've seen to date.
The worst drug addiction epidemic in the United States history.
Millions of Americans are now addicted to painkillers.
It's been caused by overexposing the U.S. population to prescription opioids.
They are prescribed by a doctor and they're perceived to be less harmful.
I trusted the professionals.
To feed his habit, Kent stole from his family. His mother vacuumed, holding her purse.
That person will be driven to unspeakable things to get the medication. They will buy them on the street, they'll try to buy them online.
With a click and a credit card.
You don't even have to go to the dark web. You can Google it and buy it, literally.
More Californians today die from an opioid-related overdose than from being in a car crash, nearly 50% more.
Who would have thought that it's more dangerous to stand in front of the medicine cabinet than behind the wheel of a car?
Kent's former girlfriend overdosed. He gave her Narcan, an antidote.
My low was my ex-girlfriend dying in my arms, pretty much, and me resuscitating her and having to give her Narcan and pretty much bring her back to life, watch her from turning blue, purple, to, green and white, pale, and coming back to life, literally, from not breathing and no heartbeat, and it was really scary.
His best friend overdosed and died.
I spent hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of days just playing Russian roulette over and over again, and I don't know why I've been so lucky, but I just have.
In the past decade, the Bay Area has seen a breathtaking surge in opioid-related fatalities, ER admissions, and hospitalizations. Kent is lucky. He was arrested and thrown in jail.
It's horrible to think that you're excited about your child going to jail, but for me, jail saved my son's life.
Kent sought treatment with methadone, is recovering and working full-time. He participated at a memorial in Walnut Creek to remember those lost to a drug overdose. Hundreds of names and faces, all deceased.
It is killing people, literally killing people, and their families.
His mother says the problem is so great in San Ramon, Alamo, and Danville, she started a support group.
Doesn't matter what color you are, how much money you have, what house you live in, it is here.
Alan Martin, KPIX 5.